Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to make a real quick video, show you the tool I just made to prime the oil pump on my brand new 3-valve 5.4 liter I just put in my FX4 this weekend. My old motor got out of time and I damaged the exhaust valves and had to swap out the motor. You know, the dealership wants about $15,000 to put a new motor in the truck, and I figured I would do the work myself. So I just got done installing the engine, and if you're watching this, obviously you're probably looking for information on priming your oil pump. I was the same. I was looking on the internet and a lot of forums, and a lot of guys are saying just fill the crankcase full of oil and start it up. And some other guys were saying to, hold the throttle flat to the floor and crank it 3 times at 15 seconds in interval, and that should prime the oil pump. And then some other guys were saying that the motor doesn't turn fast enough to create enough suction to pull enough oil up the pickup tube to prime the motor, and you get arguments going on the internet, and I just wanted somebody that would answer the question. So I researched and found that Melling, the same company that makes the oil pumps for this truck, also sells a tool to prime the oil pumps for this truck, but they want $250 for the tool, and I'm not going to spend $250 on a tool that I'm only going to use hopefully one time. So I made this today. I bought this at Tractor Supply Company. That cost me about $10. And I bought this. And you can see it is the 1/4-inch hose barb with the 1/4-inch inner pipe diameter. And the only thing you have to do to the garden sprayer was cut the handle off. That was the original sprayer nozzle. I cut that off and slipped the hose nozzle into the end of that. And this is a perfect 1/4-inch diameter hose, so that fit quite conveniently. And I just wrapped the end of it in a zip tie to keep it on there a little tighter. Now that, as you might know, fits in the oil pressure sensor that is directly behind your oil filter on the truck. I'd get under the truck and show you, but it's too dark and you likely wouldn't be able to see it anyway. But once you screw that in there, it only has to be hand tight. You don't got to crank it on there real hard. Just get it good and snug in there and start pumping the handle. And when I did that, the motor took a full 1.5 gallons of oil, and that made me feel a lot more comfortable that there was actually oil all through the valves and up in the cylinder heads and everywhere, not just 6-7 quarts of oil sitting down in the crankcase and hoping it got picked up by the oil pickup tube before I ended up wasting the bearings inside the cylinder heads. This tool worked fantastically, and as soon as I went to start the truck for the first time, the moment I turned the key, the oil pressure sensor on the dashboard came up. So I wasn't sitting there cranking it 13 or 15 times and potentially ruining the bearings on my truck. I did this and the oil pressure came up immediately, which made me feel a lot more comfortable about my brand new motor that I just spent a couple $1,000s on. If this helps you guys, give me a thumbs up or whatever, and let me know. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to help out everybody. I put a lot of time and effort into getting my truck running, and I'll happily help anybody else do the same. All right, see you later. Bye.